Hi, I'm Multnomah County District Attorney Mike Schmidt. I want to take some time and share an update with you about some of the recent criminal activity we've seen in Portland, and to let you know these cases are being prosecuted. The violence and property destruction we've seen in Portland for nearly 11 months now is unacceptable. These harmful and criminal acts do not align with our community values. The First Amendment gives everyone the right to gather and to voice their opinions, whether we agree or overwhelmingly rebuke those beliefs. As District Attorney, I will always defend a person's right to free speech, but I will not defend nor support anyone who knowingly, recklessly, or intentionally destroys property or engages in violence. Recently, my office filed criminal charges in several cases of property destruction occurring during riots or unlawful assemblies. These cases include a person accused of setting fire to a building in North Portland. The damage in that case is estimated to be at least $25,000. The pictures and videos from that incident posted onto social media show the destruction, and they highlight the risk to neighbors, police officers, and firefighters. We've also charged 2 people accused of recently destroying windows at the Oregon Historical Society and the First Christian Church in downtown Portland. Both individuals are charged with criminal mischief and felony riot. This week, we've also charged 2 other people for causing more than $1,000 in damages at 2 banks in Northeast Portland along Northeast Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. This was the same night someone also destroyed the windows at the Blazers Club of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Portland. My office considers the prosecution of this case a top priority, and we continue to work with Portland police to identify and then prosecute the person responsible for this crime. As I've said before, destroying property can silence protected speech. It can actually create more barriers to change because it detracts from people trying to have their voices heard. On Wednesday of this week, we filed charges against 2 people for criminal conduct that occurred during an unlawful assembly on Tuesday, April 20th, 2021 in downtown. One of the suspects is charged with assaulting a police officer, among other crimes. Video of this alleged assault posted on social media shows the suspect rearing back and punching a Portland Police Bureau sergeant in the face. Before the alleged assault, the video clearly captures police identifying themselves and providing dispersal orders after declaring an unlawful assembly. The video also shows uniformed officers in the vicinity. The sergeant reported tooth pain, a bloody nose, and a cut and swollen lip. I'm thankful that he didn't suffer even more serious injuries. The other person charged in connection to Tuesday's unlawful assembly is a person accused of causing more than $1,000 in damages to windows at the Starbucks located at Southwest 4th Avenue and Southwest Morrison Street. My office continues to prioritize the prosecution of people who are destroying property and committing violence. And this is nothing new. This is what we've been doing since I took office. That was my instruction to my deputies on day 1. Focus on, work with law enforcement, and prosecute the people who are starting fires, who are destroying windows, and committing assaults. Recently, we've seen a positive shift from law enforcement making target arrests on people who are accused of starting fires, destroying windows, and committing those assaults. I want to thank our local law enforcement for these prioritizations. These targeted arrests are important. They allow us to focus our limited resources on the people causing the most harm, and it will ensure that people demonstrating without violence are protected. Law enforcement is also dedicating resources to conduct follow-up on cases where an arrest isn't initially made. These are complex investigations, and they aren't solved overnight. We're committed to working these investigations with police and to prosecute these crimes once we have the evidence to prove the cases in a court of law. That is why I'm asking business and property owners to review their video security systems and to provide law enforcement with copies of any relevant material. I'll never overlook or neglect my responsibility and duty to ensure people have the right to gather and voice their opinions, no matter the cause. And I will never lose focus on protecting the safety of our community, and I'll always ensure the criminal justice system is prepared to respond to those who inflict violence and harm. We don't stand for it and will not tolerate it.